Hey, soul family. How are my human beings doing today? I hope you're doing well. Welcome to Healing Truth Tarot. Oh, this is your weekly reading from October 28th through November 4th. Let's get to it, folks. Spirit's on the ball today. Ooh. Eight of Swords. Still working on some stuff this week. That's okay. Slow growth is good growth. And I'm sensing impatience. I'm feeling impatience myself, so I can relate to that. Impatience that things are not moving fast enough. And I'm being told that it's not even about progress in your desires or your creations or your manifestations. It's more about frustration with you're ready for all of this residual past trauma and stuff like that. You're just sick of it. You want to be done. You just want to be done all at once. And Spirit is saying, pray about it. Talk to higher power about it. Manifest being done. You can do that. It's getting old. That's what Spirit's saying to me. It's getting old. Enough already. Some things that you're going to have to really look at, though. The reason that the smaller things, and there's a lot of them, but the smaller residual things are coming one right after the other is because there's something, not huge, but something that you're not looking at. Something that you are not, you don't want to deal with it. And in order for you to move along more quickly with the smaller residual traumas and dramas from your past, you have to look at this bigger thing because they're tied in together. There's a blockage within you that's not allowing something. I'm hearing root chakra. More grounding would be in order. More feet planted on the ground and noticing they're there. More keeping it in the present. More, again, prayer or meditation or quiet time. And also Spirit is relaying when you're keeping it in the moment. To help you along with that. To help you move further into the moment that you're in right this second. Do something that you enjoy. Not something that you're creating to create wealth. Not something that you're doing for somebody else. It's time for you to do something for you. It will help keep you in the moment. And as you're doing those things that are for you and just your enjoyment, what you need to do will come to you. And you'll be able to take the blindfolds off. Take the bindings off and walk through the swords. Remember, the swords are about clarity, and in this card they're also about protection. The crows are giving her messages and helping her to remove her from bondage. And this is bondage that she chooses to be in because she's not willing to look at something that needs to be looked at and deal with it. And once you do that, that's it. Everything else will start to flow. But the blockage is fear. So there's a bit of heart chakra work that needs to be done as well. And don't forget to do this. Throat chakra work. Because you got stuff to say. And that's part of the fear. You don't want to hurt somebody's feelings, or you don't want to get into an argument, or you don't want to feel what it's going to feel like when you deal with this issue. You don't like the way that it feels, but you're going to have to get into that shadow side of yourself just to deal with this. And it's not going to take that long. Remember to set your boundaries. That's where the throat chakra message is coming from. Set your boundaries. You don't get to talk to me that way. You don't get to do this because it affects me in this way or the other way. You're allowed to do that. Now, the Crystal Visions deck is one of few decks, tarot decks, that has the unknown card. So we have the unknown card. And I really feel like that's referring to you don't know when things are coming to you. You don't know how things are coming to you, and you're not supposed to. It isn't time for that yet. Everything will be revealed to you. This can also speak, because you see the picture, fortune teller with their crystal ball. You may need to get in touch with a psychic, and not necessarily me, but you may need to get in touch with a psychic so they can help clarify what's really going on. Because again, the swords are about clarity as well as protection in this card. So you are protected. But until you work on this pain, this issue, this heart issue, this being stabbed in the heart, Three of Swords, stabbed in the heart. There's somebody that you do not want to confront, because you also don't want to be in their energy. But you may have to do that, and you may get that opportunity this week, because next we have the Star. Every wish we wish doesn't have to be about success or money or a relationship. We have a desire to feel at peace as well. So that's what this is pointing to. So you will take care of it this week. And Spirit says to remind you, you have the power to do this. Stop overthinking it. Don't think on it. You might want to put yourself in the proper frame of mind before the confrontation. Be very aware of what you say. Throat chakra. Be very aware of what you say. Think it through before you even go into the confrontation, because you're gonna. These things never go the way you plan them to, because in your mind you're like, okay, I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna say that, and it's really gonna affect this person. They're gonna understand. No, they're not. They're not gonna understand. If they understood, you wouldn't be in this predicament with them. They don't understand. And that doesn't make them a bad person. They just don't get what you're saying, because they're not at the same level you are. All right. You're going to be okay. Just leave room for the unexpected. Unknown card. Leave room for the unexpected when you have this confrontation. And I feel like you will instigate the confrontation. That's for most of you. Not for all of you. So take what you need and leave the rest with this reading. It is a general reading. If it doesn't fit, that's okay. Just move along. Leave it for other people's. It's all good. Yeah, we had the World. I really see you working through this. Hierophant. We have quite a few major arcana, so this is a big life change. This is what you've been waiting for. Is everybody upside down? I have my deck upside down, you guys. I gotta flip these over. Oops. That's good. We'll leave the Page of Cups where he is. Okay, so we have the World. What goes, and on the bottom of the deck we have the Page of Wands. Bottom of Crystal Visions we have the Three of Wands. Creativity. The World. What goes round comes round. Everything you have worked for is coming together. Accomplishment, success, completion, synthesis, perfection, recognition, mastery. So you're on the right track with your creations. Okay. but Spirit has a reminder that you are a co-creator with the universe, with Source, with your higher self. So if you feel like you've been pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing at something and it just won't give an aspect of your creation, then that's probably, again, universe, Spirit, Source, your higher self, saying, okay, that's a great idea, but you probably shouldn't implement this idea right at this moment. And that's at the very least. You may never implement it. Go with it, because what Source has planned for you, what your higher self has planned for you, is way better than anything that you're planning. So go with the flow. Again, keep it in the moment, all right? Page of Cups reversed. That signifies a younger person with a message. However, I don't think the message is going to get to you because it is not for your highest good. Now let's read what it says in the reverse. Flatterer, selfish, deviation from the path, naive, irrational, daydreaming, immature. So for some of you, this person you need to confront is somebody that's younger than you, who is extremely selfish. And for some of you, that's a partner that's younger than you. For some of you, it's your children. For some of you, it's somebody in your workplace. And the page in reverse, to me, it's like someone's doing spell work on you or word magic on you. Word magic, you can do that. You don't even know. Words have a lot of power. So word magic on you, and it's bouncing off you. So you might be feeling some of that. You might be feeling funny. You might be feeling weird. Aside from the transformation you're going through, you might be feeling something that's just not right. So you are being protected. You're being protected from this person. The worst they can do is talk trash. It's bouncing right off you. Any type of magic that they're doing, consciously or unconsciously, is bouncing off you. So you're going to be all right. It's more of an irritation than anything. It's not a big, huge thing. All right, we had the Hierophant. Hierophant speaks of tradition, of giving a blessing. You see him giving the blessing. So that's Spirit telling you that you are on the right path, and that you are supported. And remember, you are protected from harm. But you're not, and none of us are protected from our emotions. I had somebody give me a comment the other day. They said, well, if I'm protected from this and that, why do I have to have bad feelings? Now, I didn't respond to this because I'm not going to respond to that stuff. But again, we are protected from everything except for our feelings. People are still going to do dirt to us. And the higher you vibrate, the more dirt's going to come your way. But you are protected from that. It's bouncing off you. Yeah, you're feeling it a little bit, but you're not feeling it like you would if it actually permeated your life. So yeah, you're going to feel the energy of it, but you're not being affected other than that. Other than your feelings, you're protected. You're okay. Ten of Pentacles. This is the rewards card. Rewards for all your hard work. You see that? That's very blurry. Okay. So maybe it's just me. Everything in fruition and wisdom from all stages of life. So this is all over abundance. Legacy, inheritance, roots, security, family, prosperity, pinnacle of success. So many of you are reaching that pinnacle of success because all the work that you put in. Again, the Ten of Coins, the Ten of Pentacles is about, it's the rewards card for all the hard work on every level. So that stuff that you're going through, and that one thing you need to look at that you really need to deal with, once you do that, the Ten of Pentacles energy is in your, it's in your zip code. It's in your area code. Okay? It's there. Be patient. It's coming. Quickly. 8 of Wands. Wands are about fiery movement. Take action on your ideas. Life is moving ahead. Movement, speed, quick decisions, change, boldness, excessive force, generosity. Excessive force as in pushing forward. Not the negative kind of excessive force. This is forceful movement. This is walking through that fear and moving forward. It's walking through those issues, dealing with those issues and succeeding. Moving forward, success. Okay? And Heaven and Earth Tarot. And that was our Rider-Waite meaning tarot. Okay. We got the star again, so that's reiteration. Bottom of the deck is 5 of Pentacles. Okay. You're moving out of the energy. Because you have been feeling alone. Isolation, introspection, that's lonely. Being in hermit mode is lonely. And you needed it, though. You really needed to have that alone time as much as possible. I mean, some people can get their alone time all the time. And some people, you've got work and children and this and that and the other to occupy your mind otherwise. But you've needed the alone time. And it is lonely walking away from people, places, and things that you were comfortable with. But they no longer serve your purpose, your highest purpose. So you're okay. You are going to connect with your soul tribe. One person at a time, probably. Pleasure. This is the 6 of Cups. Also, nostalgia. Inner child. Thank you, Spirit. Inner child. Your inner child. When you were a child, there were things that you really loved to do. You found pleasure in so many things. So many things. And Spirit's asking you to remember how that felt. To be in that energy as a child, where everything was a wonder. Everything was possible. Get back in that frame of mind. It still is. It's not different. Your manifestations, your desires are worthy of you. And you're worthy of them. And they're coming. But we're still being pointed, it's still being pointed out with the keeping it in the present. Thank you, Spirit. I swear if it wasn't for Spirit, I wouldn't be able to speak the English language. Yeah, that, so the alone time and then the keeping it in the present they're really big right now. Because you're overthinking. You're worried. There's fear. And that's normal. It's human. Doesn't make you a bad person because you have fear. Every human does. But try to remember what it felt like when everything was possible. Before societal opinions and familial opinions dragged you down and told you what reality was. Children, to me, have the best grasp on reality. So try to get back in this space. This is loss of pleasure. 5 of coins. Cups, I'm sorry. 5 of cups. What's the matter with me? Loss of pleasure. But see, he's got that he's got the pentacle above his head, which that's hope. that's connection to spirit. That's connection to the universe or source. That's what that pentacle is above him. So to come out of that Five of Cups, again, grounding, alone time, keep it in the moment. Remember what wonder looks like, what it feels like, and connect to source. Because you will be pulled out of that. You'll be pulled out of this energy, excuse me, very quickly. Very quickly. So we have the star again. Oh my goodness, in the sun. We have the star again. Wish upon a star. So your dreams, your ambitions, your creations are coming to you. Because we have the sun card. Prosperity, new beginnings, love for self. Yeah, Spirit's saying, while you're busy taking care of this issue that needs to be taken care of, love yourself through it. Love yourself through it. So I get this huge feeling of like there's a back and forth between really great self-esteem and a minimum of fear, manageable fear. And then on the flip side, there's that everything scares you, everything feels awful, even the good things feel awful. But that's just the energy that you're in right now. Again, got to take care of that business. Once you do that, you're good to go. And all of these beautiful major arcana cards are pointing to the fact that you will take care of this business and just get it done. Starry Bunny deck. Another Five of Pentacles. Four of Cups, Two of Wands. The Sun. We have doubles. We have double the star and double the sun. Excellent. And double the Five of Pentacles. But this last deck I pulled from, this is more about the future, not the present. Bunny's making a choice. Bunny's finding balance. Twos are always going to be about balance. Things are still hidden. See the moon? Things are still hidden. But they are going to come out because we have the sun. Last card out for the tarot pulls is the sun again. So things are going to work themselves out. Now, this is the energy that you feel right now. That loss energy. That lack energy. But you're going to be pulling out of that too. And once you confront this situation, the other person involved in this situation is going to feel like this. And it's not like, okay, payback's a bitch or anything like that. It's more an energy of you're not responsible for this person feeling like this. Because the things that they have done have made you feel like this. And it's not payback or tit for tat. Tit for tat never works. Well, take my word for it. It never works. It just perpetuates things. It just makes things worse. So this isn't about tit for tat. But you will be trading places with this person emotionally. You're going to say what needs to be said. And you're going to, once you level out a little bit with your emotions, when you get home or get off the phone or whatever the situation is, and very quickly you're going to be able to take that deep breath of relief. You're going to feel like you've lost something. And you haven't. The only thing you've lost is a person, place, or thing that no longer serves your higher purpose. And there's other opportunities. Other opportunities that you won't be seeing right at that moment. In other words, for this, I feel like it's more opportunities to attract people that are more of like mind. people that you resonate with better and that resonate with you better. And again, we have the sun. Happy bunny. Sunflowers too. Those also represent prosperity. Okay, so let's pull some oracles. We're pulling from the Rune Oracle. First off, Algies. And we'll read that to you. Protection, a shield, the protective urge to shelter oneself or others, defense, warding off evil, shield, guardian, connection with the gods, awakening, higher life. Yeah, like I said, somebody's doing some type of magic, whether they're aware of it or not, and you are protected. These swords, again, are about protection. You are protected. Source, spirit, they're not going to let anybody do any real harm to you. Feelings are feelings. Feelings are great indicators of something that's not right. But generally, feelings lie. Oh, I feel lesser than, I feel awful, I feel bad. No, those are lies. All right, now we have the Sacred Geometric Oracle, Fertility 27. Let's see what that says. I'm going to read it, but I feel like that's talking about fertility of the seeds that you've planted for your creations. The frequency of fertility invites us to be more open, more courageous, more creative, and more joyful than we were before. It activates the potential for something beautiful to grow from our consciousness into a new and grander expression of ourselves. Spirit is saying it is not time yet for these things they may have sprouted a little bit, but it isn't time for them to bloom. It's not time yet. It will be, but it just isn't time yet. And this is why you're so frustrated. You're like, enough already. Let's get to it. Feel into the energy of what it is like to have, do, or be that thing that you are creating. Feel into the energy of it. That's the ultimate goal anyway. Well, I would like this because it will make me feel good. Okay. You can feel good now before you get that. And the more you feel good, the quicker that is coming to you. Vast vistas. Expand your horizons. Yeah, so again, if you're being blocked, if you feel like you're being blocked from a specific aspect of your creation or your creativity, or how you go about receiving your creativity, and it's ongoing, let it go and open yourself up to something, a different way of doing something, a different way of attaining the creation, a different way of creating the creation. Okay. And our angel message for the week of October 28th to November 4th is have confidence. Yeah, I was feeling that lack of confidence kind of flipping. I call it the flip. Oh, I feel so good. Not 20 milliseconds later, it's, oh my God, I feel like such a piece of garbage. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of that energy. So have confidence. Let me read that for you. Moving forward does not necessarily require you to have confidence in yourself. Confidence in God, Spirit, universe, your higher self is enough. Along with knowing that higher power works through you and with you in all ways. Lean upon us if your confidence wavers, and we will buoy your courage and faith. So yeah, that's what Spirit was saying earlier. Pray on it, meditate on it, get some quiet time on it, keep it in the present. Trust, allow. All right, this was a pretty good reading for the week. You're doing really good. We're in Scorpio season. Pluto is in the sign of Aquarius on the 18th or 19th of November, things will start to feel a little less crappy. I was going to say weird, but things are always weird, and that's a beautiful thing, by the way. So things are going to feel less heavy. And that energy can start, you can start feeling that lighter energy before Pluto actually leaves Capricorn, okay, and moves into Aquarius. And once it does, we are literally in the age of Aquarius. Woohoo! Go Aquarius! Yay! Innovation, thinking out of the box, forward movement. All right, you guys, have a freaking beautiful day, evening, afternoon. Much love and many blessings.